Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of golden style and in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just a little bitty boy, laying in a box on the stairs in the corner of the basement of the house, half a block down the street from Jerry's Bait Shop. You know the place. Well, anyway, back then, life was going swell and everything was just... My mother would make me a big old bowl of sauerkraut for breakfast. A big bowl of sauerkraut! Every single morning! It was driving me crazy. I said to my mom, I said, "Hey, Mom, what's up with all the sauerkraut?" My dear sweet mother, she just looked at me like a cow looks at an oncoming train. And she leaned right down next to me. And she said, "It's good for you!" And then she climbed through the walls and stuck a funnel in my mouth and forced me nothing but sauerkraut while I was 26.5 years old. That's when I swore that someday I would get out of that basement and travel to a magical, faraway place where the sun is always shining and the air smells like warm root beer and the cow is so snowy, where the shrines of the lifeless bird are used the way it's all day long and anyone on the street will gladly shave your back for a nickel. Waka waka doo-doo, yeah! Well, let me tell people, it wasn't long at all before my dream came true, because the very next day a local radio station had this contest to see who could correctly guess all the number of molecules in Leonard Nimoy's butt. I was off by 3, but I still won the grand prize! That's right, a first class one-way ticket to Albuquerque! Albuquerque! You know, I'd never been on a real airplane before, and I gotta tell you, it was really great. Except that I had to sit between 2 large Albanian women with excruciatingly severe body odor. And the little kid back in me kept throwing up the whole time. And the flight attendants ran out of Dr. Pepper and salted peanuts. And the in-flight movie was Biodome with Polly Shore. And oh yeah, 3 of the airplane engines burned out. And we went to a tailspin, crashed to the hillside, the plane exploded in a giant fire belt, and everybody died! Except for me. You know why? Because I had the train tangled up, and my seat began to fall off right position, and my train tangled up. In the full of right position, and the train tangled up, and we see them in the full of right position. So I crawled from the twisted, burning wreckage. I crawled on my hands and knees for 3 full days, dragging along my big leather suitcase and my garment bag and my pen and saxophone and my I said, who is it? No answer. Who is it? There's no answer. Who is it? They're not saying anything. So finally I go over and I open the door. And just as I suspected, it's some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only one nostril. Oh man, I hate when I'm right. So anyway, he grabbed my snorkel. He grabbed my lucky snorkel and I'm like, you can't help it.
I'm at the
That snorkel's been just like a snorkel to me. And he's like, Tom. And I'm like, give it. And he's like, make me. And I'm like, okay. So I grabbed his leg, and he grabbed my esophagus, and I get up here, and he chewed up my mouth, and I turned on the appendix, and he gave me a colonic irrigation. Yes, indeed, you better believe it.
Okay. Hey, I'm so glad that we're
middle of it all, the phone got knocked off the hook. And 20 seconds later, I heard a familiar voice. And you know what it said? I'll tell you what it said. It said, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. In Albuquerque.
Close to the 102.1.
He got away with my snorkel.
102.9, no.
But I made a solemn vow right then and there that I would not rest. I would not sleep for an instant until the one nostril man was brought to justice. But first I decided to buy some donuts. So I got in my car and I drove over to the donut shop and I walked up to the guy behind the counter and he said, yeah, what do you want? I said, you got any glazed donuts? He said, no, run a glazed donuts. I said, well, you got any jelly donuts?
Okay, talk now.
He said, no, run a jelly donuts. I said, you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts? He said, no, run a Bavarian cream-filled donuts. I said, you got any cinnamon rolls? He said, no, run a cinnamon rolls. I said, you got any apple fritters? He said, no, run apple fritters. I said, you got any blueberry donuts? He said, no, run a blueberry donuts. I said, you got any chocolate donuts? He said, no, run a chocolate donuts. I said, you got any coconut donuts? He said, no, run a coconut donuts. I said, you got any maple bars? He said, no, run a maple bars. I said, you got any French crawlers? He said, no, run a French crawlers. I said, you got any bear claws? He said, wait a minute, I'll go check.
What? Yeah.